Dear TET aspirants, welcome to Asan Science YouTube channel. Please subscribe this channel for more updates. Here we will discuss about metals and non-metals. This is very important concept for your TET examination. So see here, the first question is, the metal shows the following properties. Here series of properties are given. So see here, metallic luster, sonorous, good conductor of heat and electricity, malleability and ductility. Those are all the properties of metals. So here option C, both A and B is correct. So metals shows a luster. They are sonorous, means they are sound producing, good conductor of heat and electricity, malleability and ductility. These are the properties of metals. Next question, the property of metal by which it can be converted into thin sheets is known as malleability. See here, metal shows a series of important salient features. One of the important feature is malleability. Here you can convert metals into thin sheets. You usually see aluminum foil or chocolate wrappers are made through this property. So see here, ductility. Ductility means you can convert metals into thin wires. Next question, the metal which is liquid at room temperature. So usually all metals are solid at room temperature. Some very few metals like mercury are liquid at room temperature. So mercury is used in a thermometer to measure body temperature or room temperature. Next question, a metal which is non-lustrous. So see here, lustrous is a property of metals, but here we see some deviations. A non-metal like iodine is lustrous, but it's a non-metal. Next, the metals which are stored in kerosene are sodium and potassium. So these two metals are highly reactive. They catch fire when react with oxygen of air or water. That's why they liberate enormous amount of heat. So these two metals are always stored in kerosene. So see here, next question, anodizing is a process of forming thick oxide layer of which metal? So aluminum. Well, aluminum vessels or aluminum things are exposed to air. They react with the oxygen of the air and forms a protective layer called aluminum oxide layer. See, this is a natural process. So by this process we can store food in aluminum vessels as they forms a protective oxide layer around it. Next question, food cans are coated with tin and not with the zinc, because see here, tin is less less reactive than zinc. If we coat with the zinc, it is not safe. So here tin is less reactive and it usually do not react with the air in a normal temperature. So food can be stored in or food cans are coated with the tin. Next, see here, suitable methods of preventing a metal from rusting is, rusting is a natural process. When metals like iron are exposed to air in presence of moisture, a rust is formed. So we can protect through applying grease or paint or a coat of zinc. So see here, our answer is option C, both A and B. Coating of zinc is also known as galvanization. Next question, pure gold is very soft. To make jewelries from the gold, element to be added is copper or silver. So see here, pure gold is very soft. We can't make jewelries. Here we add 22 parts of gold, 2 parts of either copper or silver. Both are safe. Next question, amalgam is the alloy of which metal? So answer is mercury. So see here, alloy is a mixture of 2 or more metals or one metal and one non-metal. So here mercury is an alloy made and it is known as amalgam. So see here, some more example of alloys are given here. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Solder is an alloy of lead and tin. Next, copper can be refined using the following method. It is the electrolytic refining. Refining is a process of purifying metals. So we can purify copper using electrolytic refining. For more information, you visit metals and non-metals chapter and in that reactivity series. Next, the sulfide ore are converted into oxide by heating strongly in presence of excess of air, and this process is known as roasting. Here sulfide ores in presence of excess of air, it is roasting. So see here option B, calcination, means here we have to heat carbonate ore in presence of limited supply of air, and that will be known as calcination. Next question. The metals which exhibit rusting are silver, copper and iron. These three metals usually exhibit rusting. Silver becomes black on rusting, copper becomes green and iron shows brownish color. So these are the examples for rusting. Next question. The reaction of iron oxide with aluminum is used to join railway tracks or cracked machine parts, and this reaction is known as thermite reaction or thermite process. It's a very important question. It is used to heal railway tracks or cracked machine parts, and this process is known as thermite process. So see here, next question. Ores mined from earth contaminated with large amount of impurities is called gangue. So see here, when we mine ores, it contains various impurities like soil particles and other impurities, and that will be collectively known as gangue. Next question. Cinnabar is the ore of which metal? So mercury. Mercury metal is extracted from cinnabar ore. Here the last question is, an allotrope of carbon that conducts electricity is graphite. So other diamond, charcoal and coal, these three are also allotropes of carbon, but they do not conduct electricity, only graphite. See here, carbon is a non-metal, still it conducts electricity in a graphite form. So thanks for watching this video. Please again subscribe this channel for more lesson updates.